Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're doing awesome. We're going to be looking at the Rick Hinderer Fulltrack knife. This is the S45 VN blade steel, the Wharncliffe blade shape, tri-way system, Stonewash with the blue black G10 inlay. Let's go ahead and take a look. Now inside the packaging you'll find the tri-way bearings and bushings. Actually, I'm sorry, these are washers. They're all washers. Then it has the instructions on obviously how to change it out. The sticker, so pretty straightforward. And so let's take a look here. So immediately we've got the within the handle, the G10 is inlaid. It's not the entire surface area like the XM18 or the Eklipse models. This particular inlay only covers the partial part of the handle. It's got a little bit different hardware, kind of protrudes, sticks out, definitely more 3D-ish, if I had to describe it. Feels more mechanically or industrial. I'm not sure how else to describe it otherwise, other than the fact that it's unlike the other models. It's not as, I don't want to say like clean cut, but it is different. Again, this feels more machiny, if that's a description. We've got the beautiful Wharncliffe shape handle, a little bit. It's pretty aggressive. I prefer the drop point style, and it has the Rick Hinderer insignia. This model retails at $575. Let's just go over the specs. So overall length is 8.875 inches. Closed length is 5.15 inches. Blade length is 3.75. The thickness is 0.17. Obviously, the blade steel is S45 VN, and weighs in at 6.6 ounces. So it looks heavy for the size of the knife, but it actually isn't. It's actually incredibly lightweight and not as heavy as it would appear. Has very cool fuller groove. Has some jimping here on the handles, or I'm sorry, on the spine of the blade. We'll go ahead and close this. So as you can see, the hardware is definitely different than the XM18. This protrudes out, so as you can see, it sticks out. It's not flush like the other models. And the clip is not reversible. So out of the box, it's a tip up carry. So meaning the tip is up as the clip is in your pants pocket like this. And it's not reversible like an XM18 where you can reverse if you wanted a tip down carry where you could interchange the clips. So this only comes in one style clip. And what's really cool about this particular knife that I love, very similar to the half track, is inside it has a tool that you take out. This is used for interchanging the hardware. So it's got a little hex head that you can use to change out the liner. So if you have a custom, let's say bronze or copper or other titanium liner from Hinderer's website, or if you want to change out the particular color, this is the tool that you use to remove the set screws. I think that's such a cool bonus for this particular knife. I wish every knife manufacturer had this like little tool to help you out. I think it's very clever design, and it's just spring loaded. So it's got the little spring here on the inside. So you just push this down and then clips into place, and it's flush and it feels very good, very seamless. You don't even know that it's there other than the fact that it's protruding out. But very comfortable knife in the hands. It's not clunky. The ergonomics are more, they're not as curvy. So it's definitely more rectangular in shape. Does have a little bit of curvature here. So it feels very nice in the hands. There's no hot spots. And what's interesting about this knife for me is that the normally on the other Hinderer knives, the clip part here, it feels a little bit awkward in the hand, but I can't explain it. But on this particular model, it goes away. I can't explain the reasoning for that other than the contours and the shape of this handle are different. But when I carry this one here, I've got the XM, this is the XM18 fatty knife. For whatever reason, it kind of feels like this is the hot spot, and it's very noticeable. But on this particular knife, it's not. Just to give you a size comparison, so this is the XM18 fatty. So all that means is that the handles and the blade are thicker than the standard version. There's also a skinny available, and on the fatty, it's in it's noted by that F symbol here on the flipper tab. So as you can see, overall, The Fulltrack is a tad bit longer than the XM18 model. I also have a Malibu flipper. So if you can see if you're a ProTech fan, you'll know the Malibu is pretty much a flagship model of the ProTech line. As you can see, the size difference here. And last, I've got a Spartan Palace model. So this is probably the best representative out of my inventory when it comes to my personal collection for a size similarity between the two knives. So I think it's a really cool knife. I probably wouldn't use this every day just because the blade shape. This is more, to me, very tactical-ish than the drop point. Kind of feel like if it was the drop point, like a drop point, their Spanto version or slicer, I'd prefer that more. But that's not to say that I don't like this. It's just not my particular preference. But I would love to see this in Magnacut steel. I know that Hinderer, they're slowly starting to get toward Magnacut and some of their knives like the Jurassics and other knives. So I don't know how long they're going to keep using the S45EN steel. It's a good steel. I've heard good things that's very similar to the to Magnacut. As you can see, this has got a frame lock, so not a liner lock, but a frame lock. So this entire frame locks in and out. And then right here, you can see that release is on the inside. So anyway, overall, a very cool knife, very lightweight. Again, it's very unassuming. This looks like it weighs a lot, but it's actually, it's not that bad. And so I love this knife. If you got bigger hands, my hands are medium size. And to me, this feels really good. I feel like if you have larger paws, I think you'll love this knife. It gives you a lot of real estate to grab that, grab the handle and really have some nice cutting action going on. So anyway, let me know what you guys think. One of these days I'll get the half track in, maybe see if I could do a side-by-side comparison between the two. But overall, I love this knife. Again, $5.95 price point, titanium handles. You can change out the liners. So let us know what you guys think. If you haven't already done so, please hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. We'd like to get to 2,000 subscribers by the end of summer. And so we'd really appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button. In the meantime, hope you have a good one, and we'll see you on the next video.